Oh, howdy all, grab yourself a drink. It is time for some PathOfExile 2 discussion. Today, this is day 16 of teaser season for early access, which is going to be starting very, very soon. Today, we've got probably the single most important piece of information in quite a while. This has got nothing to do with the way the game is going to play or once it's installed on your PC, but it's all of that important stuff about how it gets there. Grinding Gear Games are going to be launching early access, but 18 hours before that, they're going to provide a way to pre-download the game files. This, I think, is about the right time. There were two mistakes they could make here. The first one, which I think is less serious, is if they were to make it a week or more, then in that case, a whole bunch of stuff will get data mined before the game goes live. A whole lot of secrets Grinding Gear Games want to let players discover themselves will end up getting spoiled as a result. The other mistake, and I think the more serious one, will be to compress this time window down into 1 hour or half an hour or something really short. In this situation, yes, certainly there's areas in the world with internet connections that are fast enough in order to get the game downloaded in that time. But there'll be a whole section of the player base that'll be locked out because their country doesn't have fast enough internet infrastructure. Cough, cough, me in Australia. So what Grinding Gear Games has done has split the middle. They're going for 18 hours. This is long enough for most people with a modern broadband internet connection. There'll definitely be people that this doesn't work for, but all in all, I think it's long enough for probably 95% of the player base. Then at the same time, it's also not so long that everything can be data mined. Personally, I would have preferred slightly longer than 18 hours, but 18 is good enough in my mind. If you have a slow or medium speed internet connection, there is something very important you need to do, and that is that you need to start your download immediately when it becomes available. This is not important if you've got a gigabit connection or anything remotely like that, but if you're not in that situation, then definitely start it well in advance so that you don't find yourself in that annoying spot of not being able to play the game and having everything spoiled for you as well. How does this vary for people who are playing the game by accessing it on a different platform? If you're playing it through PlayStation, Founders Packs will go live 24 hours before early access starts. If you're playing via Xbox, pre-download is already available. You can start your download already. If you're playing via Steam, keep looking. I'll put a link down in the description below to Grinding Gear Games' official announcement. They have not yet provided the information as to what's going to happen on Steam. The standalone PC client, we've got the details. And I think Epic Games, there's also a client through there. So no information on that as yet, but that stuff will all follow probably pretty soon. Anyways, I'm going to keep it to that. This is a really short video today because it's one piece of information and it's a very important one. May your Valobs have interesting results, and I will see you around.